Not every part of your kitchen remodel deserves the same budget, but most homeowners don't know where to spend and where to hold back. That's how you end up overspending in the wrong places and cutting corners where it actually matters. In this video, I'll break down exactly where to splurge and where to save as you get the best results for your money. If you want a clear plan before you start spending, my ultimate kitchen cabinet renovation guide lays out what makes sense across the budget from $5,000 to $50,000. If it helps you prioritize the right upgrades and avoid wasting money on things that don't add real value, you'll find the link in the description. All right, so today I'm explaining to you guys where are the best places to splurge and where are the best places just to, cut back and save yourself a couple bucks. Where you want to splurge is always going to be on the construction of your cabinets. You want to make sure you're getting a good construction cabinet. You want to make sure you're getting a good solid cabinet. Now, right here behind me, we have an inset kitchen. Now, this is a place where inset kitchens kind of just jump up. You're talking about 30, 40, 50% almost of a budget. But if you want that look, go for it. If you got the budget for it, go for it. That's where that $50,000 budget is just gonna skyrocket if you go with an inset kitchen. But as you guys can see, it is amazing. It looks beautiful on the inset kitchen. But if you guys wanna save money on it, go with something like a full access cabinet, or in other words, a frameless cabinet. But make sure the construction of the cabinet is good. Make sure the plywood is maybe 3/4. Go with plywood. Go with something that's just durable and good quality. 3/4 material. If you're going down to 1/2 inch, beware, that cabinet might fall apart. Splurge on that. Splurge on the slides. Splurge on the hinges. Go ahead and make sure you get upgraded to good quality slides, good quality name brand hinges and slides like Boom, Salici, and Grass. Those are your top 3 that you want to make sure they're putting in there. Anything other than a different brand, be careful. Chances are they're probably aftermarket, they're imported slides, and they're gonna look good, they're gonna run good, but eventually they're gonna give out on you. So splurge on the construction of the box, very important. Number 2 where you should splurge is on those drawer boxes. Make sure you're getting dovetail drawer boxes. Nowadays, that's a standard thing, but just pay attention to the construction. Feel the dovetails on the side. Are they nice and smooth, or are they all bumpy? You decide what you want to pay for on that sense, but splurge on that. Make sure you get dovetail, solid dovetail drawer boxes. But if you want to save money, go with dovetail, but go with a plywood construction. Still looks good, still is very durable, and you're still saving money. That's a great place to save money if you don't want to splurge that much on the solid drawer box, but you still want a good construction drawer box. Plywood, dovetail drawer boxes is a good place to spend your money. If you're on a budget and you want to save money and you're just like, I really want to save money, don't do glass doors. The biggest thing I have is people want to do glass doors because they're like, I want to showcase my glass, I want to showcase off my liquor. That's all fine and dandy, but once you start putting that in your kitchen, you start realizing, damn, I got to maintain it. I got to keep it clean. Oh, this is getting annoying. The kids keep messing it up. Hopefully they're not going through the alcohol, but if you put your dishes up there, your dishes need to look nice, they need to look nice and organized. I would basically skip that. I would basically just put solid doors because on the long run, you're gonna end up saving it. It's more space for you. It's gonna basically fit more stuff for you. We're always looking at a place to, put more things in. Put your cups, put your plates, put your pantry stuff in there, like your canned goods. So save on that. Don't go and spend on the glass doors, but if you really want to, go ahead and do the glass doors, but make sure you keep everything nice and organized and clean because, people judge. This is another one where I would say save your money. Don't necessarily splurge, is on this hood behind me. If you want, this hood will raise your price up a lot more. You don't necessarily need to put this in your house if you don't want to, but if you do want to, and you got that 50K above budget on it, go for it, do a hood like this. But this hood will cost you a lot of money, especially a walnut hood that looks just like this. I would save money, maybe put a regular cabinet where it connects the uppers together, put a regular hood underneath, or if you want to save even more money, put your microwave with the hood underneath down there. You don't get to see that often. A lot of people are putting it on the bottom. But it's really up to you. Save your money. Don't go necessarily with this big hood. Unless you really want to, then go for it. Another place to basically save your money is on appliances. You don't necessarily need to go out and run and get that 84-inch tall by 48-inch refrigerator that's gonna cost you probably $15,000. Save your money. Probably with $15,000, you could probably go somewhere else, get the stove, get the microwave, get the dishwasher, and get the refrigerator for that budget. Or you could just spend it on one appliances. So save your money on appliances. Go ahead and just get decent appliances if you actually use your kitchen. If it's a showpiece kitchen, go ahead and put those appliances there. Go ahead and spend $15K on a refrigerator. Go spend another $10K on a nice Viking stove. They look amazing, but hopefully you do use them. All right, so this is where I recommend you do splurge. Countertops. I personally like when the countertops go all the way to the top. Now the reason why I think you should splurge on this countertop is because it's easier to clean, easier to maintain. If you put tile up there, then your grout's gonna start changing colors. You're gonna get the urge of wanting to clean the grout. I would basically go with a nice quartz countertop, run that all the way up, use your money to do that. It will look amazing. As you guys can see, this countertop kind of flows all the way up and it looks amazing. It looks good. I would definitely do it. If you wanna do tile back there and you're like, you know what, I just love tile, don't overspend on your tile. Don't save money on that. Don't go with a designer tile. Don't go with something that's just like too ornate or too crazy looking. Save your money, put a nice little tile backsplash and save money on that. Don't overspend it. All right, and the last thing I want you guys to splurge on is on your design. Go ahead and take your time and find yourself a good designer that's gonna help you lay out the kitchen, that's gonna go over stuff with you. Great designers are gonna make sure that you have the triangle where your stove, your refrigerator, and everything kind of flows good. You don't necessarily want to do something where you just put cabinets wherever and all of a sudden you're like, wow, that didn't work out. So make sure you spend your money on a good designer. Make sure they're helping you out how to place your cabinets correctly, how to place your appliances correctly. You won't regret it. And the last thing I think you guys should definitely splurge is on installation. Get yourself a good installer. Don't go cheap on an installer. Don't go ahead and hire the drywaller to install your cabinets. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna basically be upset at yourself because they're gonna do a terrible job. They'll just hang your cabinets, probably leave them all unleveled, and now the doors are crooked and everything. So splurge on installation. You won't regret it. If this helped you allocate your remodel budget more effectively, the next video you should watch is how much does a kitchen remodel actually cost in 2026? I'll link it right here and I'll see you there.